Look, let's talk about asylum figures, shall we? Get this, everyone. Stats out today show some eye-watering figures. 111,000 people have applied for asylum during Keir Starmer's first year in office. Let me cross, without further ado, shall we, to Jamie Jenkins. He's also known as Stats Jamie. Jamie, we've not had you on this programme for a while. We do like a statistician. Talk us through, if you will, the key takeaways from this data today.
Yeah, good evening, Michelle. So I think the key thing which we've seen is what you've just touched upon. So this is record number of applications for asylum now in the year to June 2025. So that's up to 111,000. And there's a lot of talk in the media about the small boats, and they make up about 43,000 of those claims. So actually what you tend to find then is there's more asylum claims that are not coming over on the small boats. And people might be thinking, well, what are you talking about? All we seem to see is people coming on the boats and all the coverage is about that. So if we break down that 111,000 and then we look at the most common countries that the people are coming from, what's surprising, I suppose, is the one that tops the list is Pakistan, then Afghanistan, and then Iran. So of the 111,000 there, Michelle, with the graphic on the screen for those who are watching, that's broken down into 175 different countries overall. That's where you've kind of got these asylum claims come from. But 1 in 10 of them are coming from Pakistan. Now, there very few come from Pakistan on the small boats. Actually, what you tend to find is the vast majority of them are coming through the airports on visas, and then they decide to claim asylum when they're here. So it's about 11,000, 1 in 10. And I think that's the stark thing that we've got to remember with these asylum figures. It's not always the small boats that we need to be considering. It's the potential abuse of the visa system as well.
Indeed. Let me ask you about this. You say the most common nationality, or these stats say most common nationality to arrive in small boats was Afghan. Now, there's been a bit of a toing and froing about some figures that have been thrown around about this, because some stats, people like Nigel Farage, etc., are saying that these Afghans are 22, or some of them 22 times more likely to commit things like sexual assault. Other people are debunking that figure and saying it's nonsense, it's more like 3 times. I've seen you then return and debunk that debunking. So what is the reality?
Yeah, so this is a bit of comparing apples and pears. So Sky News were kind of fact-checking Nigel Farage on this. He quoted that Afghans were 22 times more likely to commit sex crimes than UK-born people. If you look at the figures, Michelle, they were published and released by nationality by the kind of the police and the MOJ on this. So when you look at a nationality and you look at a country of birth, what you got to remember is that people over time, they become kind of British nationals. So they might have been born in Afghanistan, but they become British nationals. So when you look at the nationality figures, you then have to divide the nationality crime figures by the nationality population figures. Now, what Sky News did is they took the nationality crime figures, divided by the country of birth, which severely reduces the crime rate for the Afghan population. And it's just methodology, the method is completely flawed in terms of doing that. So the actual true figure is much closer pretty much to Nigel Farage's claim of 22 times than 3 times. I'm surprised Sky News haven't really taken that down from the website, really, but because it's absolute nonsense.
I'm surprised by that, and that's why I wanted to clarify that with you, because this does come up time and time again. But for now, Jamie Jenkins, what a treat to have you back with us. You will join us again soon, but for now, thank you.